Hey everybody, I'm Kyle from Ezra Cigar Company, and we're talking about what cigar to pair with barbecue. And specifically with us, it's Texas style barbecue, okay?
That's right.
And I mean 99% of it is brisket, okay? We're talking beef. We're not out grilling hot dogs, we're not out grilling burgers, we're cooking big hunks of dead beef flesh, the way Americans should barbecue. I got a little passionate right there. But here's the deal. When I'm out barbecuing, you got to have the barbecue scene, okay, at least for me. You got to have the right people over. Typically, it's going to be, you know, your friends who actually smoke cigars. And you take some time cooking that meat. So while the meat's cooking, you get some adult refrescos going, right? A couple little, just a little social lubrication, right? You got to keep everything fun and loosey-goosey and everything else. Okay, and then what you got to do is you got to say, okay, who's here? And who is the plus one? Because the plus ones probably don't smoke, right? Everybody has those friends that don't smoke cigars. That's where you go into your muchador, okay? That's the cigars that you are never going to smoke. You're never going to smoke them. But why do you have them? Because it's all the people that come over that don't know anything about cigars, but yet they would more than happily grab up on your Padrones or any other $20 plus cigar and smoke it wrong, cut it wrong, light it wrong, and then, you know, set it out, drop it, and just basically, you know, bring you to tears almost because they've wrecked your good cigar. So you gotta have a muchador. That's the first thing.
So specifically for me, when you're cooking brisket, you're smoking, you have that rack of beef ribs up on the queue, I'm gonna be going for something that's a very hearty, a very meaty cigar. I will tend to go towards a Maduro. For example, the Ezra Eminence, that is a very hearty cigar. It pairs perfectly with beef. It pairs perfectly with deep fried chicken. So while you're cooking, you have the corojo, you have a little bit of spice, you have a little bit of pepper going on, but when you're actually enjoying the meat itself, you have to have a cigar that's paired with it that is going to be able to stand up to the huge flavors that are coming out of that meat. So that's why I'll grab a Maduro. That's why I'll grab something that is heavy, thick, rich in body. That's what I go for when I barbecue.
Yeah, if you're like, well, hey, I like to smoke Connecticut cigars, lighter, more mild cigars. If you try to pair that with a steak or you try to pair that with beef, you're going to lose the flavor of that cigar. You really got to have something that's strength for strength. And that's pretty much a general rule with pairing. A lot of people like to get into the minutia of pairing this drink with this drink or this food with this cigar or, you know, whatever. There's a million different kind of pairings. But general good rule of thumb is strength for strength. So if you've got a really hearty meal, like you go with a really good, robust red wine, or more of a stout kind of beer or ale, and a good, full-bodied, peppery cigar. Hi, I'm Kyle from Ezra Cigars, and this guy.
That's your intro?
I went blank.
Nice.
Okay, take two.
How y'all doing? I'm Chris with Ezra Cigar Company.
I'm Kyle from Ezra Cigar Company too.
Am I stuttering?
Kinda.
All right.